Hi everybody, I'm Katie. I'm the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be a book haul because I put out a poll on Twitter and Facebook, and that is what you guys voted for. You wanted to see the books that I have accumulated, and you know what? This is only going to be part one because I have a lot. I have a pile here that I'm going to show you, and over there on my bed, those are going to be other ones that I will show in a later video. But first of all, I'll show you the ones that are next to me right here. The very first one I just bought today, and I'm so excited. You've no idea how excited I am to have this in my hands. I've been waiting for this for so long. This is the 5th book to Tahereh Mafi's Shatter Me series. I read this series last year, completely fell in love with it. And after the ending of Restore Me, I need answers. I missed Warner so much. I missed Kenji. I missed Juliet. I missed everyone. So yeah, as soon as I'm done with the book that I'm currently reading, I am delving into this one. So next book I want to show you is Spellslinger by Sebastian de Castell. I'm not 100% sure what this one is about. I think it's about magicians. And our main character is doing like a training thing, or like he has to like complete this test before he can, you know, be like a full mage or whatever, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I will read it and I will tell you. Next one is one that I have actually read, and that is The Everlasting Rose, which kind of matches my eyes today. By Dhonielle Clayton. I read this month. I will give a little bit more in depth on how I feel about it in my wrap up at the end of the month, but yes, I'm really liking how this world is expanding, and yeah, I enjoyed this one okay, but I will give more in-depth thoughts in my wrap up. The next one I want to show you is Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye. I don't know what this one is fully about, but the cover's gorgeous, and on the back it says, a society of assassins, an empire of magic, a world of secrets. And that's all I need to know. I love assassins, and I love stories about empires and magic and whatnot. And again, look at this cover. So stunning. Anyway, next one is one that... Oh no! Oh no, everything is falling apart. Oh my goodness. Okay. The next one is The Dysasters by PC and Kristen Cast. PC Cast is my favourite author of all time, and obviously Kristen is her daughter, and they co-wrote the House of Night series together, which if you've been following my channel for a minute, you'll know is one of my favourite series. And they are collabing again with this series. Again, I'm not 100% sure what this one is about. I think it's about young people that have like exceptional powers or something like that. Kind of like an X-Men sort of thing going on. Not entirely sure, but again, I'll read it and I will tell you. The next one is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I've been told that Robin Hobb is like the queen of like writing fantasy, and I spotted this in Waterstones, and it's basically about this young boy called Fitz. He is like the bastard child of the king. Everyone hates him, and to prove himself he gets trained as an assassin to, you know, sort of prove that he can fight and he can be strong and all that stuff. So again, can't wait to read it. Might make it a book of the month soon. The next one that I want to talk about is Graceling by Kristen Cashore. This again is like an OG young adult fantasy story that everyone else has probably read that I haven't. And I spotted this gorgeous edition in Waterstones. I think it's like a collector's edition or something. Again, I think it's about like everyone has like all these different talents or something, and our main character gets trained as a Graceling, which is like someone who is like highly trained in like weaponry and soldiers and stuff. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll read it and we'll find out, won't we, friends? The next one I want to talk about is Enchantee by Gita Trelease or something like that. I can't pronounce your name, I'm really sorry. This is a story set during the French Revolution, or French Revolution? Or just like France in general. I suck with timelines, I'm sorry. But it's about our main character, and her brother and sister are struggling to survive on the streets of France. and she there's like magic involved as well, so she sort of transforms herself into like a socialite and sort of gets herself in there into the court of Louis the 14th. So that'll be very exciting to read. I don't normally grab for historical fiction, but if there's like magic involved, then I'll definitely give it a try. The next one is Mirror Mirror, A Twisted Tale by Jen Calonita. I have accumulated a lot of the books in this little sort of like Twisted Tales series. I have them all on my shelf. They're like hidden behind other books over there. But I spotted this in Asda for pretty cheap, and I remember reading Tale as Old as Time in this series, and I think I let it go because that wasn't a pun, by the way. Because there was just, I had issues with the storyline in that one. I have a review for Tale as Old as Time if you want to go to my channel and find that, and I'll go more in depth. But this one is about the evil queen, you know, like Snow White, hence the cover. So I will definitely read it, you know, because it'll just be like a fun little quick read through. The next few that I want to show you, and I'm just reaching down to grab here. Oh, I'm such an old lady now. History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This is obviously a young adult contemporary about a main character called Griffin, whose boyfriend has died, and he starts to in dealing with his grief. The boy who died was like his ex-boyfriend. They'd broken up, but then Theo died, and then Griffin, in like dealing with his grief, starts to connect with Theo's current boyfriend, the boyfriend that he had, you know, before he died and whatever. So yeah, it's really just all about that. I heard that Adam Silvera's books can be very emotional, so I've been reluctant to pick them up. Not that I don't think they'll be good, but I just don't like reading books that are that like get too real. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like to read to escape, and I don't really, I mean, I read The Hate You Give in January, and I loved it, and that is about a real topic. So like, hopefully these hopefully I'll enjoy this one as well. My first Adam Silvera. The next one, speaking of The Hate You Give, is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. Again, like I said, we read The Hate You Give as our Introverted Reader Book Club pick for January. And I absolutely adored The Hate You Give. I loved it so much. And I really want to get to this one really soon. Our main character is called Bree, and her father has passed away, and she's living with a single mother who is like struggling, you know, to find a job and pay bills and stuff. And Bree is wanting to like be a rapper because that's what her dad did before he died, so she kind of wants to follow in his footsteps, and obviously being a young woman, it's difficult for her. So I can't wait to delve into this one, so that'll be interesting. The next one I want to show you is Slated by Teri. This is basically a story about a girl who wakes up to find that her memory has been completely wiped blank. She doesn't remember who she is. She doesn't remember like anything about her life or anything like that. And the people that wake her up tell her that she was a terrorist and she committed a horrible crime, but they've given her another chance, you know, obviously by wiping her memory. Problematic, I know, but she sort of, you know, gets sorted together like, right, okay, so I was a criminal. I did this horrible thing. They've told me I've done wrong. They tell me I can start again. But then memories of her past life sort of come back, and she has to sort of deal with all that. So yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. Haven't read a good scary one in a while, so that'll be fun. Next one is The Wren Hunt by Mary Watson, hopefully in no connection to Dr. John Watson, but you know, this is called obviously The Wren Hunt, and our main character is called Wren. And it says, every winter, Wren Silk is chased through the forest in a warped version of a childhood game. The boys who hunt her are judges, powerful and frightening pursuers who know nothing of her true identity. So yeah, these boys are chasing her, and she's all like, can't let them catch me because then they'll see who I really am. But like, who are you really? So intriguing and dark. Yes, we love that in this house. And the last one that I'm going to show you in this part of the book haul, because obviously we have part 2 to get to, is The Burning by Laura Bates. And at the bottom it says, this is a book teen girls need to read. I am a girl, but I'm not a teenager, but you know, whatever. This is just about this girl, Anna, and she has gone to a new school, new town, new everything, and she is just hoping that she can wipe away everything from her past life and just, you know, start again. But obviously that is not how it usually goes in these type of books, is it? Laura Bates is also the founder of the Everyday Sexism Project, which I didn't know, and she's also the author of Girl Up as well, which if I enjoy this one, I'll probably pick up Girl Up too, because I have an issue. So those are all the books I want to show you in this part. I'm going to be showing you all those ones in another video. If the sun is really nice and stays up for another little while longer, I'll film that just as I'm done filming this one. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I have a Twitter now. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, do all those things. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully in part 2 of this book haul. Okay, bye.